in the business, how they were conducting their meetings, their activities, and everything. And it was so interesting. I really want to thank all those great distributors to give me that opportunity to learn from them. And I can remember again that I went also to Feintola on Agorua. I hope she will be around with us this evening to spend a week in Ogun State in her house to learn again this business with her, you see. So I learned from Nigeria, and everything I know that I want to share with you today, it is from you. So I believe that you know them already, but I know that sometimes at a point we forget even what we know, or we are looking for new strategy, new ideas. There's none. You will be deceived this evening that I'm not going to tell you something that you don't know. I'm just going to share with you how to rebuild if you are in such a position. You understand me? So with all the trainings, I was having a business of 5,000 cc and level 2 chairman bonus qualifier for many, many times. So what I'm giving back this evening is what I learned, as I've said it already, from you, and the little adjustment I made the last 3 years after realizing some of my mistakes, you understand me, and analyzing my results, which I was not satisfied with. You understand me? So it comes to a point where I was not satisfied again with my business, because what I learned right from the beginning of this business, that we are not going to spend 20 years working. You know, network marketing is such that you do it, and at a time you can retire if possible, and normally the numbers and the team will continue growing. But we realize that we are still running and pursuing incentive year after year as if we have not built the team. And I can assure you that I spent almost five to 6 years without sponsoring, because I was not satisfied the way things were going on. And I was asking myself question, what to do, because you build a team, after a time, you have the result, and then you have to start afresh again. I don't know if someone in the house is like me, if that's the case. So you are welcome. And you build it, it will crash, you will restart, it will not go. And I said, no, there must be something to do. So that is what I really want to share with you this evening, 2 major things, and not more than that, so that we can have time also for you to ask questions, for interaction. I think it is very, very important not to be talking alone for long. So I will share 2 things, and then if you want us to go into details, if you want to ask questions, I will be able to answer your question. The first thing I want to share with you is your actual mindset right now, especially when you are having some difficulties in your business. What is your actual mindset? And the second will be the plan and the process. You understand me? The plan I put in place and the process that I followed to be able to rebuild my business. So let me start with the first one, which is the state of mind. What I want to say is that if you look at your past glory, you can feel discouraged and even doubt about the business and yourself. Because each of us, when we started, the dream was something very, very big. And we know that this is a very beautiful opportunity that can help us change our life and the lives of people around us. But we have the result at a time. And I can say that now that we are aging and looking even for the result is not anymore there. If someone told us by then that we'll be where we are today, I'm sure none of us will believe it and agree. But we have to look at the situation and to agree that something went wrong. So what I want to tell you is that, believe me, it has nothing to do with you, what you are having as a like problem now, like a result, has nothing to do with you. Your ability, your capability, your leadership, your skills, they are still there. You still have them. It's what I learned from you that I'm still using. I'm not reinventing. I'm not doing something new at all. So things we use in the past, they are still relevant and available today that we can use to make the same result and even a greater one. So I say, so your leadership, you were one that did it before, thank you, and you can still do it. So your state of mind is so important for me. You were the one that did it before, and you can still do it again. Don't feel discouraged. Don't think there is something like a magic formula somewhere at all. You are able to do it again. You have to be 100% sure of that. If not, you will not find the inner joy and the strength to go back to the field to work again the process and do the activities that will give you the result. So you have to be 100% sure that you are able to rebuild because the skills are still there so that you can find the inner joy and the strength, you understand me, to go back to the field, to work again, the process, do the activities that you have to do, and that can give you the result. It has also nothing to do with the business. That is also very important, dear friends. Nothing to do with the business. The business is still the same and is even getting better. The business is still the same, is even getting better. Just look at our amazing product, like DS4, Focus, Move. Those are the new products, the Aloe Body Lotion. And there will be new one again this next week coming. Look at them and see the result they are giving. So I'm telling you, the company is still working very hard. I was qualified for the level up. I did not go to it, was my wife that went, and I was able to listen to all the training they give during the level up. Believe me, there are so bright days ahead of us. There are so good things that are coming. You understand me? And these people are always taking into consideration everything. You understand me? I'll give you just one example. DS4 is different from C9, but they still do DS4 because they understand that people of the world of today are looking for fast results. They don't want to waste time, and sometimes even 9 days is too long for them. So they want to give them a program of 4 days that can convince them and then help them to go for the next step, which is C9. You understand me? So when a company is working that way, thinking even of the belief, the reaction, the way the world is going, and doing his product accordingly, you understand me? When we are changing Ginkgo to Focus, we are changing this type of things, it is because they are listening to the word, they are listening to what is going on, they are taking everything into consideration, even our manner, our way of doing things, to give us a product that can be very useful and get faster results for people. You understand me? So when I'm telling you the business is even getting better, I'm really, really serious. Look at the marketing plan, promoting now new leaders. It is for your and I advantage because it will help the new generation of distributors so that it will not be we that were there since 20 years alone. You understand me? Now, your downline can go for a level up and you may not go. But believe me, when your downline is going for level up and you don't go, don't feel frustrated. Thank God, because if they are having doubt, it means it will help them to grow, and it is your business that is growing. I really love it, honestly speaking. So you see the marketing plan, the level up, the President Advisory Committee. After GLT now, if you people that are not qualified for GLT, but that are in the process of growth, you understand me, they give them opportunity to be recognized because they were the one doing more than 200 new CC. You understand me? And it is good. And it will help our business. So believe me, this company is working hard to help us. If you are 20, you were there 20 years ago, and if you don't look at those transformation of the business or those things that the company is bringing as new, like your own advantage, you are doing a great mistake. And also all the digital innovation through social network, those things are helping the business to be better every day. So first, you are able to do it again, and you have to believe in that so that you can have the inner joy and trust in yourself to go back and work the activities. The second thing, nothing has changed with the company. The company is even doing things that can help us to have better results. The third thing, if I can put it as a third one, is that don't be in hurry. Don't be in haste. You know, when you were used to result, when you don't have them anymore, you will be in hurry. You will be in haste. You just want it right now. And especially, I'm a Nigerian too. We are fast guys. You understand me? We are always in hurry. We want things to be done right now. But it can't be the case because somehow the environment has changed. And if we understand much better the business, we need to do it step by step and the right way. You understand me? So don't be too much in haste. Don't be too much in hurry. Believe again in yourself, in the beauty of your industry, the power of our company. Rest is still alive. I strongly believe that when I was listening to the trainings at the level up last time, Rest is still for me alive. And also the efficiency of our product. When you put all those things together, you can rebuild, you can be in confidence. You have done it even once, so you know the process more than the one that are coming now. And you are able also to see what gone wrong, where were the mistakes, what the adjustment I have to make to be able to come back to the result. And what is also beautiful is that you are already having a result that is already on ground. At least even if it is not satisfying you, there's something. So you can build on that. You understand me? So what really happened? What do I discover when I was also in trouble like you? What really happened? So what happened along the line? And we are not doing so well again. The mighty Nigeria, the best distributors of the whole forever world. What happened? And we are not doing so well again. What I discover is that we sell too much of the opportunity. You understand me? So much and less of the product, which are unique and you know it. Nothing to compare with any other brands in the market. But we sell so much about this opportunity. And today, there are 100 other ones that are outside there. We sell it so much and people also get disappointed. Let us tell ourselves the truth. All we be saying It was how to bring people into the opportunity. But the product, which is the support of everything, we do not sell the product. We don't talk too much about it. And you know, the whole business, because the business is related to CC, the CC are related to the product. There's nothing can happen unless product move from the store of Forever to the hands of someone that is using it. So that's what happened. What I realized is that also people, rich or poor, are looking for health and beauty. They want to feel good. They want to look great. And one last thing is that it is through COVID, even that COVID-19, that I learned that I finally find out that it is difficult to have a health talk with people and say at the end, there's an opportunity to make money through the health of the people. It is as if everything you say before, it is just because you want to sell product to them. It is just because you want to do business. It's because you want to make money that you'll be talking. So we need to be careful about that and know how to do the next plan and the next process. You understand me? So I'm going to the second part of my presentation, which is a plan and the process. When I decided I finally realized those things that I share with you, and I decided to come back to the business, I give myself a plan for 3 years. Most distributors are always in a plan of a year. I just want to rock the boat. I just want to qualify for profit share or something, you understand me? And when it doesn't happen, the next year, we start everything afresh again. What we are doing now is never preparing us for what will happen in the next 3 years. Most of the time, and we are entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs must have a vision, you know yourself. There's nothing I'm telling you which is new that you don't know. So I give myself a plan of 3 good years. And the first year, I started doing presentation. I remember I did only six presentations. And I invited between 10 to 15 people. Most of the time I was having between 8 and 12. And between 8 and 12 people, that's it. I don't want a crowd. I don't want a lot of people. And the presentation talked exclusively about health and beauty. The first one I did, I made the mistake of talking again about business. And I realized that people were not happy of listening to that. Because at the end, they will tell you, if I knew it was Forever, I won't come. The way you present this one now, nobody told me about Forever that way. You see? Because of what? Because sometimes we talk too much about the opportunity. The opportunity becomes our target. The only thing we are looking for, it is making that money, making the incentive, you understand me? But we forget that everything, if the company is working day after day, year after year, and doing the best product of the world, it's because the health of people are very important for them. But we distributors, we forget. We just look at the incentives, what we can gain out of there, and that is the only thing that is our problem, is our focus. But what's supposed to be our focus is the health of people. Because if they get it well for their health, we are already in business. So I do the presentation I did. I remember health and health, yes. And the presentation goes from 10 to 1 p.m. most of the time, or 9 to 12. Most of the time we are around that. And what do? I just remember that there were things that worked for us in the past, and we are just reinventing, thinking of new ways. Do you remember that video from plant to product, from plant to you? Fine, I think there's a plant from plant to you, to the product. I just played that video for the people. And if you can remember, at the beginning of that video, the video will say, nature gives us everything: food, water, and medicine. But the development of science, technology, make us forget that we have everything with nature. So I played the full video, but the point I was looking for them to capture, to understand, was just that statement. And when I finished playing the video, I asked them, they will tell, okay, they see the yellow field, they say the bottles, they see this, they see that. And then I bring the attention to those words. And I ask them, how are we about that today? And most of the time, I give 1.5 hours. Everyone will be talking. How are we eating today? Why are we getting sick? And they will be commenting. Everyone will be sharing his experience, talking of his grandparents, talking of the fact. They are the one doing the presentation themselves. And one will bring this one, another one will bring that one. I'm just there listening and allow people to talk one after another one. When we spend 1 hour to 1 hour, 30 minutes doing that, my conclusion is that that is what Forever understood 45 years ago, and bring out this company and go to look for the old aloe vera and whatever we use in our product, beehive and all those things. You understand? I tell them that what they are saying today, what all of us are condemning, why we know there is a problem, someone like Reyes have seen it 45 years ago and say, we are going the wrong way. This is where humanity is going, and these are going to be the problem. And someone start a company giving us that possibility to supplement, to have the best nature product, to be able to supplement and to recover our health, to feel good, to look great and everything. And when I finished explaining that process and as presenting Forever very briefly, I just present some of our product. Most of the time, it is C9, Vital 5, Multimarker, Cardio, Immune Blend, and Kits. I don't even do more. And while presenting them, I show them what those products can change in their life. You know, when you are presenting C9 and you know how to present it very well, you are talking of the gut, which is our second brain, where 80% of our immunity is from the gut, why someone must do detoxification. You explain things. They now relate what you are talking about, what you are presenting the product with what they have said before. That is our problem. You can still use their own words and say that the problem you were talking of right now, this is the solution. Someone thought of it for long. And then when we do the presentation, we finish the presentation with a meal. Why do I do that also? Because I want that we finish some 12:31, so we finish with a meal. And when we go for the meal, most of the time, they will be saying they are not ready to eat because all we say about the food already that we are eating, they are asking themselves. And what do I do by then? I, most of the time with my wife, bring a lot of products. Super Green, all our products. And I give them the opportunity to taste the product, to use the product like lean, and it is an opportunity. Why am I taking this? This is what it helps you to do. And we drink aloe vera, you understand me, berry nectar, or beaten peaches, and everything, or fab, because it helps to keep them, one thing. It also helps you to continue discussing with them, not now around the table, but where we are having food, we are having good time. And so most of the time, it helps you to continue the presentation. You understand me? And it is so well. One thing also very important now, after that, you have to do the follow-up. One thing I realized, if within the next 2 weeks, they don't register to buy product, most of the time you lose them. It is as if the information they get there, the decision they make during the data presentation, if you don't do the follow-up on time, you may lose them. That's what I learned from the concept. So what I always tell of them, that people that are looking for, okay, who want to buy product, I encourage them to sign the application and to buy directly the product from the company, at least some product. And most of the time, I explain why they have to do the 2cc so that they can have the 30% reduction in everything. You understand me? And most of the time, they will tell you they may not be able. If they buy, I'm the one collecting the bonus. Sometimes, if I can see someone is not ready to finish, I help them to finish because I'm always selling product every day. Why do I do that? Because I want them to realize that the products are not expensive. You know, when you have the 30% reduction off, you see that the products are more available than when you have to buy them at new distributor price. And it is so important. So sometimes when they cannot finish, I make sure they finish. I inform them. And then because what I added to it, I'm the one collecting the difference, you see? So it helps them to consume more when the products are affordable. It helps them to consume more. And that's what I'm looking for them also to open the product to their family, to their relatives, to other people when the price is okay for them. So it is very, very important. And one thing also is that I make sure I am not into transaction with them. I am into building a relation. What's the mean? What is the difference? The difference is that they buy the product on their own names, having an invoice from Forever. So I'm not selling anything to you. It's Forever that is selling. I have no transaction. I am there to help you to understand what do you have to do to maintain your health, to be in good condition so that you can work your business, you can take care of your family, you will not be having all this stroke and all whatever, you know, diabetics and whatever. So it comes to an end that many of them, when they finish listening to the medical doctor, they will call me and find out. Because you build the relation, they finally realize that your passion is to help them to have good health. You are not in the business. Because one thing we forget, fellow distributors, for other business owners, is that when people are consuming the product, they are already helping us to be in business. They don't need to come and do the CC or to come and do the business before we can be in business. The more you have a community of consumers around you, they are helping you to be in business. For them to come and do the business or not, it's not a problem. Let them do what they know to do, but let them come and consume my product and let me have through them new customers, new people that will be consuming my product. And I focus completely on that one. Nothing was more important for me than that. Nothing was happening that interested me. I have to be honest with you. Even my downline were doing chairman bonus. I don't care. You know why? Because I was not having the structure. I was not having the team. I was not having that community of consumers that can generate the CC to do the chairman bonus. And I've done it before. I have no downline, non-manager team anymore. So I have to work on that. And that's how in 2001, with the CC presentation, I remember I sponsored 16 people and I did something around an average of 300 CC, 300 non-manager CC. Out of the 300, almost 200 are newly sponsored people. The plan is, okay, now that I do that, for 2022, that was in 2021, I have to now repeat the same process and do it much better. What do I learn from that process? How can I repeat the same process and do it much better? How can I now, the people that are sponsored, that are starting buying product, open their family, their relatives, their colleagues to me so that I can expand my sales? That was my plan for 2022. Do the same thing in 2021, sorry, and make it better. And then who are the people that are willing, who are buying most of the time? I also check so much that one. I've been checking who is buying and who is buying and who is buying. When they buy, after 2 months later, they are able to buy them again. If they don't buy, I call them. I want to find out. I give new information about new products, anything. I'm interested on their health. So in 2022, I have to keep that, building that community of consumer and repeat the same experience in a better way. And when I do the experience of 2021, I remember at the end of the year, I went back to my team in Benin Republic and tell them, I've been out of business for some time, you know it. I've not been sponsoring people because I was tired of sponsoring people and it's not moving, it's not working. And then I share my experience with them and I told them, this is my new philosophy. This is my new way of doing the business. I remember my leader in Togo invited me in all his managers' team to do a presentation and explain how I take care now of the consumer, how I am building this community of consumer, how do I do the presentation for people at the end of the presentation, they are ready to buy the product because what they heard at that presentation makes sense to them. So it is very, very important. All your focus must be on that if you are having right now a non-manager team problem. Look at how many people we sponsored that are not in the business again today. Suppose that all those people were still consuming the product, all of us will be having a good thing. But when we bring them, what do we tell them? We tell them about business. We don't tell them about health. So we need now to change the speech. We now need to talk about health. That's what people are looking for. That is everyone in the world, rich or poor, are looking for a vibrant health. And Forever gives the opportunity to have it, to know about your product. So that's how I repeat the same experience. And I do almost the same CC. I was expecting more, but I couldn't. It doesn't work the way I want it because I discovered some of them that I started working personally with. Because I don't want to do group training again. We gather them, people will listen to the training, they go back, nothing will happen. And so the one that I identified, that I use and who told me, I am ready. I would like to do what you are doing. I said, let me work personally with each one of them. I tried it, it doesn't work. So in 2023, I now say, okay, I realized that the mistake is that I need to put them in a group. So I opened a Zoom meeting room and we meet every Monday and every Thursday. And also a Telegram platform. On the Telegram platform, I post the video, the audio, the images, everything before that we are going to discuss on before the training. So it is adult training. Go and listen to Brian Tracy, and then when we sit down, we are going just to discuss as an adult. Look at this video, all the flyers and whatever it is, and about C9, and when we sit down, we are just to go into specification, and it is 1 hour. I make sure I respect that. You understand me? So when I put them together, I realized that it works more because now they started challenging each other a little bit. But I make sure every time when we are having training that what is important, it is the product and people using the product. I told them every time when we meet, what we are looking for in this group is to help people having better health. I remember during one of the presentations that I was telling you, someone saw, actually, I presented a video of a global rally, and they were looking at the big checks of chairman bonus and asking me, how do we get this check? I say, it's the people that help people that more to have a better health that are getting the check. I don't go into grammar, into explanation, into whatever it is. No. What I want them, when they come to the presentation, they should think, I have a solution. And you know very well, I present the books of Ray Strand, you understand me, and all those things to tell them that even medical doctor already understand what is going on. And today I'm writing about that to make everything very. So in 2022, instead of, I sponsored 12 people, you understand me, because I repeat the same process of presentation, and the CC were almost the same. I started working with some of them personally, and it doesn't work. And then in 2023, what we do now is to create a group for the one that want. I always ask, I don't put anyone in a group again without asking their permission. And do you want to work it? If you are not ready now, you can still come in the next 5 years. Whenever you are ready, the business is there. If you want to consume, because most of the time we push them into the business up to a level that at times they refuse now even to consume the product. Believe me, it is our mistake. The people we can keep that will be continue using our bright, our tooth gel and this and that, we are just disturbing them because we want them to come and do business like us up to a level that they refuse even to use the product. It happened and so many times. So are you interested in business? Do you want to give this a try? If you tell me yes, I put you in the group. If not, there's no training for you. My training, you and I, is about knowing the product, using them correctly, discovering new product, and expanding the product you are using. If you are using 3 or 5 products, how will you get to 10 different products you will be using in your house? And how will you open your friends, your family members to me so that I can present this product to them for them to take advantage of it? So that is what I do in 2023. And those are the things that are now doing the result that you can see. So you see, it's a decision of 3 years. 2021, 2022, before I can even think of coming back and to do whatever qualification in 2023. I remember when I do chairman bonus, we call it by then profit share level 2. That was in 2009 in Joburg. I remember. Nobody understood, but I worked for 3 good years for that. I took the first year to produce the managers. The second year, those managers, I helped them to do the car plan. That's how we call it by then. You understand? The car plan, while producing the manager, we helped them for the 600. So we discover someone who wants to be manager under them. We work with those people. And by the time they were producing the manager, they have to do also the car plan. And it is at the 3rd year that I now gather them and tell them, we can go for profit sharing because you have the structure for it. You are already a manager, you have the car plan, and you have a manager behind you who can do 600. It was the 3rd year that I gathered a profit share team, a chairman bonus team, and we worked together and we were looking at the figures every time we were doing meetings. That's why I never do level 1 and I went directly to level 2. I remember that year with Kike, we were together moving up to on the stage, and Kike was saying, I'm freezing, Raoul, because the amount of the check was not going high. You understand me? So give yourself that plan, please. I think it is very, very important. Everything depends on the structure of your team right now, today, because it is so difficult to be working year after year, and people will be dropping, and you will start afresh again. No, I'm already in another 3 years plan again, to be honest with you. Understand me? And that's how we were able to do the result that I'm sharing with you today. So, as I told you, my downlines were qualifying for Eagle and Chairman bonus, but it was not my focus, because I know I don't have the team, I don't have the structure for that. So my focus was raising a community of consumers in which I will finally get new downlines. Their use of the product helped me to be in business again. The use of those downlines, you understand me, and of this customer. I don't force anyone to do business again or to be a business partner. You have to be very conscious of the process and be looking every day at who is ordering products every month. What are they using? Which new product introduced to them, and how to build their confidence in the product. I know, and I believe you can do it. I know you people in Nigeria, you are my best friend in the world. You are business-minded, and you can do it. It just requires the humility to recognize where was the mistake, and to have the patience to build a business based on the use of product by building a community of consumers. I even create some on WhatsApp, so that I share testimony, I share information about product, everything, even sometimes natural way of taking care of his health without the product, whatever is relevant and good as information for someone to know about his health, I also share them. So it also requires to leave our 1 year plan, where we are just running after incentive of the year like rock the boat. You understand me? It is important we go out of that 1 year plan. Remember, and that is very important for me, network marketing is about building people. And the process requires patience, effort, sacrifice, long-term vision. That's when we are raising kids. You understand me? But it is rewarding. I wish you all the best, and I strongly believe in you. I will ask Mr. Daniel. That should not be the first meeting we'll be having. Even if someone wants to meet me with his group, I am available. I owe this to Nigeria. I find out about your result, and I have to be honest with you. I was very, very sad. Nigeria cannot be there, and there's no way. I am with you, and we are going to rebuild it together. We did it together in the past, and we can still do it. The products are still the best. The company is paying very well, you know it. The only thing we have to do is go back to activities that will generate CC, you understand me? And the way forward is about the product, believe me. So let us unite, very important, and let us start having the same, using the same words, talking about the same speech, talking about the product, and having in mind, how can we help people? I have to be honest with you. During COVID-19, I feel every day guilty when I know I have human blend and absorbency, and people were dying. It is as if God put something in my hand to help my people, and I've done nothing with it, and people are dying. I feel so guilty. All those things help me to come back to the business and be able to present it and forget about whatever we want to get from there. People are dying. You know where you are around you, diabetics, stroke, this and that. People are sick. And we have God give us the grace of knowing this product, believing in them. We have tested them. We know they are the best one. We cannot leave our family members, our colleagues, our neighbors without it, honestly. So let's get to that. We think that through the product, the process is long. It's not true. If you focus on that, and what you are saying day after day is only product, only health, because you want people to recover their health, you don't want to see people suffering around you again. I believe you, with the market you have in Nigeria, even within a year, you are able to do something completely different. You understand me? That's how I come back again for level 2 and rock the boat and everything easily. And I'm happy today. I have a new and now a non-manager team that is there, that I'm taking care of. You understand me? And now I even take the decision. I'm helping some people that want to rock the boat at the end of this year. That's what's my discussion now. But I don't, right when we close, I have days that I will take care now of my consumer, days where I will take care of newly sponsored people, because the business is there. I just have an eye on my managers, give them information. For the past, we were only every day working with managers. No, now it's not like that anymore. So thank you very much. I don't know what is doing. Thank you, Mr. Daniel. I will stop there and allow people, if they have questions, they want to make comments, so that we can know each other much better. Thank you so much, Mr. Daniel. If you have questions, if you have a comment, and I'm happy to see Boye online. Thank you, Mr. Daniel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Raoul, for that wonderful and very inspiring presentation. Very inspiring. Very inspiring. I told you, I know you know Nigeria very well. You know us very well. You know everything about us, and you just nailed it. So if you have any question, you can put it on the question and answer section. We still have time. We still have some 20 minutes, 20 minutes for questions. So if you have any questions, just put it up.
Hey, John is online.
Question. Yes, John is online.
Wonderful.
Yes.
That's my mentor. Okay, questions?
Do we have any question? If you have any question, let's see. You can put it on the question and answer section, or you can put it on the chat. If you can, this is time for questions. Don't be shy. There is no question. We're talking about rebuilding, right? So we're talking about rebuilding.
If someone wants to ask directly the question, they can just raise their hand and you open the mic for them.
If you want to ask, you can just indicate so that we.
Why not?
You can just indicate. You can just raise your hand if you want to ask any question. Okay, we have Mrs. Ejogu. Okay, Mr. Ejogu, let's hear you. Let's hear your question.
Okay, thank you so much, brother. Thank you for the training. My question goes on the where you say you build first year with your two managers first. You say first year, second year, and third year. So what I really want to find out is that when you started building those manager structure, you also said that you had a customer base, yes, in your to enable you have a open business to for you to have open business. So what I want to find out is that those managers you are building for that first and second year, when you are registering those that are ready to do the business, are you still putting them under your customer base, or you just concentrate that whole year on that structure that you are you want to build them for CB, for profit share or chairman's bonus? So that is the clarification I want to do. Because sometimes why I'm asking this thing is that we might have some might have some prospects. We keep registering them, thinking that maybe they will turn the business to reality or they will take it serious. You keep registering them directly under you. I mean, while you have managers structure that are not yet stable. So you really need to help us to know. Is it that we work with those managers and concentrate on those managers alone, helping them to grow their own team without registering more directly under us? So that is the clarification I want.
Thank you very much. Mr. Daniel, I don't know if you understand very well the question. I have not understood very, very well. If you can clarify it for me, it will be so good, because I'm a little bit confused.
Yes, yeah, let me try and summarize her question. Her question goes this way. Now, when you are building, right, when you are building the structure, you said you first focus on building the customer base. Right?
Mr. Daniel, we can't hear you very well. I think you have a problem of connection.
Right? After learning the mistakes, you went back to. Can you hear me now?
Maybe in the yes, but where you are talking now, we cannot hear you.
Can you hear me?
You have two different mics that are open.
Customer base. So I have one mic.
Okay. Let me try to.
At that time, you have some managers.
Okay.
Can I take the question again?
Maybe yes, you can take your question again. Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Let me just take the question. What I'm trying to say, I will take it step by step.
Thank you.
Your first, second year you were building, you said that you concentrated on two managers. Am I right?
No, I didn't. I didn't say that. Maybe it may be a mistake. Maybe you didn't hear me very well.
All right. Let's say those managers you concentrated, you say you build them to a structure that help you now to go on level 2.
Okay. No, I was talking of the past. You know, the first time I did the level 2 chairman bonus, that was in 2009. I spent, that's how I work, with a plan. Building managers, helping those managers the following year to have the car plan and having the manager 600. And then we come all of us together as a team and say, we are now going for chairman bonus. You understand me? That was in I was just giving an example of how you can work many years to get to a target, to get to a goal. You understand me? So I was just explaining the process. Most of the time you see people, they will tell you they want to do it this year without any plan, any vision of how to organize. If I don't have managers, if I don't have forever to drive managers, if they don't have a manager behind that, how can I consider that one as a chairman bonus leg? There's no way. So it's better to know that, oh, he is here. This is the next step. And then maybe next year or in the next 2 years, he can be, because of his focus, he's dedicated to the business and he wants to succeed. I was talking of the past. But now, for this time around now, what I do, I can explain it. Believe me, in 2021, my main focus was having a non-manager team, and not a non-manager team of people that wanted to do business first of all, a non-manager team of people that want to consume the product and who can consume very well. I was able, I do more than 200 new CC with these people I sponsored that year of 2021. And I was saying they are now, in 2022, they will be, even if they consider 12 months, they will be like the old one, and I have to build another new CC again. Through the experience of 2021, let me repeat the same experience in 2022 with new people that I sponsor with my presentation again. And the other one, I make sure they continue consuming. And how will they, if they do 200 CC, how can I push them to do 300? And now, if I do 200 with the new CC last year, how can I do 300 this year? That was my plan. I'm even giving you the details now. I take it again for you. 2021, I sponsored 16 people, and I do 300 CC. The old people just give me something around 100 CC, and it's the new people that I sponsored that generate 200 CC. And my plan in 2022 was, okay, the people I sponsored in 2021 that generated 200 CC, I want to keep them continue using the product and giving me new people that can generate 300 CC that year of 2022. And then the experience of 2021 that helped me having new distributors generating 200, how can I do it much better for me to generate another 300 CC? But when I started doing the two together, I was not able to get it, because the people that I wanted to help to start generating CC, they were taking a part of my time. I think something also happened during the year. I was already distracted, but I did not go back. I do more than the 300 and plus. I can't remember very well. I couldn't check the figures for you. But I sponsored 12 new people again during that year. You understand me? And then, but sometimes we think that we need to sponsor. Even the little one we sponsor, we don't take very good care of, make sure that they are maintaining their health and they are going to get. So it's when I do those 2 years now that I say, okay, instead of working personally with each one that are ready to work, let me put them together in a team. That was in 2023. And then we started doing training together. If not, 2021, I do not organize any training for any downline. 2022, I do not organize any training. So personal meeting, I meet people. If you want to work, these are the plan. This is what we do. If you are ready, let us meet. Invite your people. I will come and do something with that. That's how I work on 2022. But I realize there's a mistake. People need the group feeling. They need to be together. And it's helped me, you see, do it through Zoom, first of all. Second thing, Telegram, where I posted everything. And when we meet, it is just for sharing, for information, for everyone to give his own point, and that's how it really works. I don't know if I has been. So now, how do I get to the profit share? That was maybe your question for 2023 now. As I told you, when I finished the experience in 2021, I go back to my team people in Benin, in Côte d'Ivoire, and in Togo. Benin people do not respond so well. But Togo people respond very, very well with my experience. And some of them also in Ivory Coast. And I told them, this is what I'm doing. I work it for a year to see if it works. If you believe that's the process, I encourage you, you can invite me in my team, in your team, so that I do the presentation. So some of them are already doing well. I continue because I have an experience of chairman bonus. Those are my downline that are doing chairman bonus. I don't work with them, to be honest, again anymore, because I train them and they know. I have 2 of them that qualify for level 2 this year. You understand me? They know they are qualified for chairman bonus. In my level up, we are 7. Chairman bonus, I think we should be something around 12 or 13, chairman bonus. So they know how to do chairman bonus.
15. There are 15 of them.
15, thank you very much. You see, so there
are 15 of them.
But I'm just looking at the figures. I'm just giving, how do you call it, counseling, and I work it that way. And the people that, there are many, even for them, that we qualify for the Rock the Boat, for manager retreat, and then I'm putting them next year into chairman bonus. There's one that had to qualify this month now. How are we going to manage so that by qualifying, he will also do car plan so that he can be ready? That's how it works. I hope I am able to answer you. If not, you can get my contact, Mrs. Ejiogu, from Mr. Daniel, or I will put my contact in the chat so that we can continue. There's no problem. It will be with great pleasure, Mrs. Ejiogu. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Let's have Atabo John. John, you can. John, let's get your question.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, John.
Thank you. Thank you very much. No, I want to really appreciate Mr. Roberts for the tenacity and all of that. You know, it actually is not easy. I'm a regulatory officer here in Nigeria. I don't like marketing, but the way he was talking, I said, I got interested. Let me watch and all of that. You see, okay, if someone want to do such a business, how will it get started? You know, really, that starting point, they are usually not easy and all of that. You can easily get discouraged and all of that. As I was really paying attention to hear what Robert going to say. Highly, you know, it says so much about what the account and all of that. I wanted to encourage us. You know, we are really interested, but the truth is, how will you get started? How? Because considering the fact that we are Nigerians and all of that, when you are telling them, look at this product is good and all of that, and before you do that, I want to know those products, I get they are registered with NAFDAC. Number one, are they registered with NAFDAC? I know fine, but for you to start here in Nigeria, first of all, if it's not registered, it will be a problem for you to do that marketing in Nigeria because NAFDAC is everywhere and you may have the product, they go and mop them up. I really want to know, are they registered and all of that? Yeah. Those are my questions. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Mr. John. I don't know if Mr. Daniel will be able to assist in the answer of that question. Thank you, Mr. Daniel.
Exactly, Mr. John. First, let me first welcome you. I can see you are quite still very new in the business.
Yes.
All our products are registered, fully registered by NAFDAC. So, and our forever business owners are the authorized channel to sell our products to users, just to consumers. So you don't have any problem with that. But I would recommend that you come for trainings. I would recommend that you whoever invited you go back to them so that they can tell you when and when we have trainings. So we have product trainings that will better equip you to know more about the products, right? Know more about the products so that you'll be better informed, know the best products, like Mr. Raoul said, know the best product that you can use for yourself so that you look better and feel better, so that you will become a product of the product, so that you have the needed confidence to also now present this to your network.
Okay.
To your network. So we have a lot of trainings. I think that is the best. That's always the best place to start. That's always the best place to start. You need to have your own product experience. You need to really, really test these products, get to know the efficacy of these products so that you will be in a better position when you talk about this product. You know, you are talking from a viewpoint of knowledge, you're talking from a viewpoint of experience, and you know for sure what you are talking about. Right. So when you can try this, when you can I always say, when you can test the waters, know the benefits of this product, then you'll be in a better position. It won't be difficult at all for you to be able to refer the products to your friends to use. And that's what Mr. Raoul is talking about, that when you know what these products can do, then you have the confidence to be able to tell your friends, tell your network of friends, tell your colleagues, and now recruit this army of users that he's talking about. But until you do this, until you have this, if you don't have this experience yet, I tell you sincerely, from me to you, it will be difficult. It will be difficult.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you. Let's take who else? Mr. Ijoba is there. Mr. Ijoba, let's have.
Those are Mr. Ijoba.
Yes, so yes, Raoul, good evening.
So happy to hear from you.
I
thought Dr. Clement is also online. Thank you, Daddy. Yeah. So happy to have you around. Let's listen to Mr. Ijoba.
Mr. Raoul, thank you very much.
You're welcome. We lose him.
What happened to him?
Something, maybe he got disconnected.
Mr. Ijoba, we can't see you again.
Yes, he's up or he's off. No problem.
Oh, Mr. Ijoba, you can reconnect so that you can ask.
Yes. I want to
ask your question.
For Clement.
Okay, let's take that's Babs.
Okay, that's Babs. Ijoba is back.
That's Babs. Can we hear you? Okay, Ijoba is back. Ijoba is back. Let's finish with Ijoba. So, Mr. Ijoba, yes.
All right, thank you. Yes, let me quickly relay my question. So, Raoul, thank you very, very much. While you were explaining, you said something immediately after COVID, that while you were giving health talk, that during the health talk, you don't talk about the opportunity. I really want to clarify that people will now believe that you just want them to join, that will water down the benefits of the product and the benefit they will get as per their health. I really want you to, because my strategy is not very far from what you are doing to build up consumers that can generate enough volumes. And it's taking time, as you said, it's taking time, but I know I will get there. But I really want you to really expatiate on that, because a lot of us are missing out on that. Please, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, Mr. Ijoba. You know, when I started, I thought also that when I finished talking of health and everything, I wanted to introduce the opportunity. I tried it once, second time, and I feel I quickly realized that people do not look comfortable at all about it, to be honest with you. And you know, if we have to be honest with ourselves, it is people that really use the product that finally become the best. If you and we are still in this business, it's because we are using the product. Yeah. So let us have the patience of people to use the product, be sure of the quality of the product, and then we can later on, they come even themselves and say, what you are doing is interesting. Tell me, why are you doing it? What are the benefits you are getting out of it? So when we invite people, let us talk about health. They feel comfortable. At the end, I can assure you, they will always tell you that I don't know Forever in that angle. Only thing I know about Forever, it is about money. It is about business. But I never know that Forever has so beautiful product that you are so engaged in the helping people to have a better health. So let us go. When they use the product, when the people are started getting used to the product, and you see that they have a relation, they have relatives, they can help you open a market somewhere. You talk to them now that there is an opportunity, but they are already used to the product, addicted, even if I can use that word, to the product. They don't want to live without the product. And then when you tell them that, okay, I will even give you an example. This week, I was with someone, 65. And she was telling me, okay, forever, I know a little bit about, and but I wanted to invest my time in other things. I don't think that I am good enough to do your business. I said, you are completely right. Even for your age, even I myself, what I did when I was 30 is not what I'm doing now that I am 52. So you are completely right. I just tell him that and he brought out the supplement she's using, and a medical doctor recommended her in France, and she bought them online in France and used them. I really encourage her, and I tell her that, oh, this is so good for you, taking good care of your health, thinking of all these things and using this product. But the following day, from my house now, I tell that for the product you use, even using collagen, and these are mine. Read about it. These are videos and how do you call it? I send them through WhatsApp things to her with the catalog of Forever France and tell them, go into it, compare the price and everything. And I tell her, if you use them and you compare them that they are better to the one you are using, and if you can open your friends to me and for them to discover this product, if there will be a business, we can talk about it later. If your friends started getting interested and wanted to buy the product, then you can have a number. One of the son of the friends can now decide to make it a business. By then, I will tell you what to do so that if it is a generating CC, that CC, you can make some money out of it. But what I want right now to do is to give me 10 of his people that can expand my market of consumer. That's what I'm looking for. So it is so important. Most of the time we are just in a hurry. We want everyone to become a distributor. But when people are using our product, they are already helping us to be the distributor we are and making the money we have to make and get the incentive we want to get and travel. So why do we want them by force to come and do business? I hope I was able to answer you, Mr. Ijarba. My good brother, my only one. Boyeabe is also online.
Okay, let's take Dabs. Dabs. I have Dabs. Das Babs. Das, let's hear you. Das Babs, are you there? Can you hear us? Okay, if he's not there, let's take Mr.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead with your question.
Oh, all right. Good evening, all. Good evening, Mr. Raoul.
You can ask your question.
I should have lowered my hands because you've addressed my question already. I wanted to ask about how you were able to put forward, the health concerns of this person. So I should have lowered my hand.
If your question is asked, thank you so much. Let's
thank you
so that
so
we
much.
can.
You're welcome. Thank you
so that
very
we can
much.
Move. Okay, let's Mr. Abe.
Boye.
Yeah.
Mr.
Good
Abe, are you
evening,
there?
all. Yes, I'm very much here. Can you hear me, Raoul?
Can we have your question,
Yes.
please? Indeed.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, my powerful brother. Nice seeing you again. I have two contributions, one a comment and the other a question. I'll start with a comment first. I very much agree with you. That has actually been my own approach in recent times too, to be product focused, just pushing the products. However, my challenge in that area is to get enough people who can push the products as I push them. I can sell the products. I have learned digital skills, and it has helped me to really push products very well. So I very much, what you said resonated with me very much. In my presentations, I don't even mention anything about making money in forever. I don't. It is strictly out of my routine to talk about the money making. Just like you said, I found out that it waters down and totally corrupts my presentation and makes me look like, oh, they have come again, you know. So, but my question is this: what is your take, Raoul, on the strategy of niche marketing? Instead of doing jack of all trade, trying to push, because Forever has quite a lot of products, and trying to push many products can be a little bit of a challenge for many of us. Well, let me speak for myself, for me. So I created an idea in my mind about 3-4 years ago, and it has worked for me. I just decided that, look, boy, choose what you have an affinity for, what you can push very well. So I just chose a niche. Mr. Daniel knows my niche very well. But what do you think about the idea of, instead of you just pushing all the products, just focusing on 1 or 2 main niches and just keeping your business on that? What do you think of that?
I don't really know what to tell you. Maybe your experience can help, but I don't have a niche. I work with all the products. You see, when I do my presentation, I will talk of C9, Vital C.
Yeah, I picked that when you were saying that. You talked of C9, you talked of Forever Kids.
I present programs. I love now selling programs even more than products. When you come to me, it is GS4. If it is not Vital 5, it will be C9. Because, you know, when the products are many, they work in synergy and they give a very good result also. One thing I can also share with you is that when people are suffering, what I realize today now is that don't give them the normal dosage, we I call it, of the product that let's say 2 per day, push them to 4, even to 6. When it is powerful, the results are fast, and people are looking for faster results. Now, about your question, I don't work that way, but it is also, but it may just, it is as if you are closing a part of the market because you don't know which one of your downline can be interested in something else. I sell everything, to be honest, and I present everything. And when people are talking, when I meet someone, I present the large, and I'm sharing the catalog online and all those types of things. That's how I really work. We can still think about it and see. That's what Rolf Kip says in his book. Focus on.
Okay, we will talk at our own level later.
Fine, I remember very well, but I don't do it that way.
Okay, we will talk at our own level later.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Daniel, I think it is time.
Yes. There's just one question on the chat.
Okay.
So what is your strategy for extending invitation to strangers? What is your strategy for extending invitation to strangers?
Thank you.
When you have it for your product presentation?
Thank you. Very, very interesting question. I don't know why, but that's how I work. I have to be honest with you. I realize that I have so many people around me that don't know about my product, don't know about my business, that I find it difficult to be looking for strangers, to be honest. Even today, I look at my street and I still look at the house where my products are not already very, very well used. You understand me? And I say, all these people that I know need the product. You understand me? So I don't work that way, to be honest with you. Pushing invitation to strangers, no. When I meet, I'm living in Côte d'Ivoire, I am from Benin Republic, you see, and I realize that in Côte d'Ivoire, they will not come to anything if you are not used to them. if they don't know you somehow. So the first thing I always do is to become their friends. The first step is how to become a friend. At least we start greeting and we start dissing. And before I get to anything, and I make sure that the relation is mature to a level that when I invite you, you will be able to say, oh, yes, I know him. He's a serious person. Let me go and listen to him. You understand me? That's how I work it in Côte d'Ivoire. And in Nigeria, it may be different. And that's my experience. Thank you very much.
So thank you. Okay, thank you so much for my time.
And John Ekperiji. John, thank you so much for being around.
Yes.
And also to Nsugbewu Kamaka. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. You can close. Hello, Mr. Daniel.
Yes, thank you so much. I want to sincerely thank you. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so Raoul, we want to sincerely, on behalf of all of us in Forever Living Product Nigeria, we want to sincerely thank you. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. I mean, you said it all. You made some mistakes in the past. You learned from it. You restructured your business. You rebuilt, and now we are seeing the results. We are seeing the result. I tell you, if only they are seeing the results that I'm seeing. You don't want to share it. You don't want to tell them the results. The results that I am seeing are the results are mind blowing. The results are mind blowing, and I already know that this year already. Another level up is coming. So thank you so much for sharing that wonderful experience with us. We will take this. This is the first stage. We will take it further, and we'll see how we can have a physical training either here in Nigeria, in Lagos, where you can further share your experience with all our people that you know, that you worked with, that you learned from. So once again, we want to thank you, and to everybody that joined us, all our leaders that joined to hear you. I want to thank each and every one of us for joining tonight. Trust me, he's going to come here physically. He's going to come physically. He's just from Benin Republic here. From Benin Republic. No, we allow you go from Ivory Coast to Benin Republic. When you enter Benin Republic, we'll come and kidnap you from Benin Republic into Nigeria. So thank you so much for sharing this. For sharing this experience with us. And once again, tomorrow we are having our BOM. Our online BOM will be up tomorrow by 7 p.m. 7 p.m. tomorrow. We will have one of us, our own Mrs. Pastor Ngozi Achonwa, share the BOM. Please and please, Saturdays are for trainings. Strictly for trainings. And when we say for trainings meant for forever business owners. But Sundays are for prospects. Sundays are for prospects. Please and please, let's stick to this. To all our people that are traveling to India, we wish all of you a very, very successful, safe and successful experience in India. This starting from Monday. So from all of us here, Raoul, thank you so much once again. I want to say thank you so much.
Welcome.
Again, if it doesn't make you smile, can